Great Day Millionaires. My name is Earl Fambro, and I'm a financial consultant with Novae, the credit and money company. And I'm often asked, why was this company created? Okay. And I must be honest, I wasn't there. I wasn't privileged to that conversation. Okay. I wasn't on site for the decision. But what I can say is that we're here to solve problems. Okay. Because the real reality is this: millions of people struggle financially. And I'm going to drop some facts here on the screen, right? Like 1 in 3 consumers have a score lower than 669. The average credit score in underserved communities is 45%, 45 points less than other demographics. 50% of businesses actually fail within their first 5 years, due mainly to the lack of access to capital. 2.5 million people seek debt counseling each year to avoid bankruptcy, and only 39% of Americans have the cash to pay for $1,000 emergency without having to borrow money. Now, these are the facts on paper, but in reality, what does that really mean? Like, what does these facts look like to us, right? If you got people with low credit scores, that means they live in low credit score neighborhoods. Okay, that means they drive low credit score cars. Okay, we understand what that having low credit, how that affects us. All right, you got to think about it. If you live in the demographic where the average credit score is 700 above, they say that you actually live 20 years longer than that of a person who lives in an area where the average credit score is 620 or below. Wow. Okay. Then they talk about 50% of businesses failing in their first 5 years. That means somebody took it upon themselves to want to do something different, right? To want to break out the rat race and wanted to be able to serve the people in their own manner, in their own fashion, and be able to start and leave a legacy for their family. But while they was building and they was trying to figure it out, they just ran out of money and didn't know where to go to even begin to pick up the pieces. Okay. And then when we talk about 39% of Americans not having $1,000 in case of an emergency, even though we're going to work every day, 40 hours a week, 60 hours a week, but in case of a problem, you don't have it to just go into your bank account or go into your mattress and pull out $1,000. So what happens? So now we got GoFundMe pages getting started. We got people out here working 2 and 3 jobs. You understand? When 2 jobs are really just for 2 people. All right. But I don't want to dampen your mood, right? I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. We're going to talk about the solution. So when asked, why do I feel Novae was created? It's because it's to fill a need, right? It's to be able to provide access and to make that access more accessible to those who really need and want these services. Okay. We provide greater access to credit, capital, and entrepreneurship for the underserved communities nationwide. And we do that in the 4 areas: credit building, access to capital, debt help, and entrepreneurship. Okay. So who are we? Okay. Well, just 4 years ago, Forbes magazine put us as the emerging industry leaders in credit and money. Now, fast forward 4 years later, we are the credit and money company. We are the resource for credit and money in your area. Okay, we tell you a little bit about us. We're part of the Direct Selling Association. We have an A+ rating with the BBB. Okay, we're part of the Georgia Chamber of Commerce, the Atlanta Black Chamber of Commerce as well, and also the National Small Business Association. All right, and then we're going to talk a little bit about our leadership, because the man that you see on the cover of Forbes magazine, that's our illustrious CEO, Mr. Rico McDaniel McCambry. All right, and it's so much that we can say about this man. I swear, man, he is a true servant leader. If discipline and dedication was a person, it'd be this man right here. As you can see, he's been honored in so many different publications, Black Enterprise, because of his leadership and tutelage. We hit the Inc. 5000 list not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. He's a family man, son, grandson. He's a father. He's a husband. He puts God first in everything that he does. He's has strong integrity, and he's a man of his word. And because of that, he was able to do some phenomenal things in his own life. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. You can actually see on the screen yourself, but the man has done some incredible things with his life. He's National Small Business Association Leadership Council member, and he was also honored with his own day in his hometown, McDonough, Georgia. All right, so January 19th is Rico McDaniel McCambry Day. So you know what kind of person, what kind of heart, what kind of service you have to be given a day to be celebrated. All right. So that's the kind of leadership we got here. And as long as, somebody who, knows where they're going is driving, I have no problem sitting in the back. All right. And Mr. Camry has a GPS, okay. We call that God's positioning system. Okay. But we're going to keep the show going. So we're going to talk about solution number one. Now, Novae is not a credit company. All right. But we understand that all financial relief starts with better credit. Okay. So what we did was we added, we have a self-generating dispute, I should say, self-generated disputes by our AI technology. We call it My Novae Disputes Manager. All right. And the AI technology actually puts together the dispute. So you don't have to write, type, or anything. You just do a few clicks, you print out the letter, you sign your name, and then you put it in the mailbox. And all that can happen within the same day. So a lot of people consider this our speedy solution. Okay. Because if you have something, let's say you're trying to buy a house and the realtor told you that you needed a certain amount of points in a certain amount of time, then this right here will be your best bet because you can attack it right away. Okay. And this service is only $139 one time, and it's only $49 a month. Now, if you're a person that needs more hands-on expertise, then we have partnered with the best credit company in America. All right. They've been in business 25 years. They're called Credit Lights, and they're our referral partner. Okay. And with them, they do all of the work for you. They will do the dispute letter for you. They will print it out for you, mail it off for you. All right. So you don't have to buy stamps or lick envelopes or anything like that. And the best part is that they give you a risk-free money back guarantee. So they can't guarantee you results. That's against the law. Right. But they'll guarantee you that if they don't get you any results, then they'll just give you your money back. All right. Full refund. So no games being played. All right. And this actually saves you time. All right. And it's only $239 one time and only $89 a month. All right. And we also help with business credit. So if you have a business that, you've been operating and running out of your personal credit, because you don't feel bad. 46% of business owners run their business using their personal credit. And that's hindering not only the growth of your business, but also the growth of the actual person, right? Because your personal credit is everything to you. All right. But we show you how to structure your business properly for maximum funding. We help you separate your business credit from your personal credit. All right. You get an actual business credit advisor, someone to help walk you through the process and hold your hand step by step until you actually get this information down pat. And then there's a $50,000 guarantee. All right. So that's the second guarantee I done gave you on this page. And all three services, or this one is actually only $24.95 one time. And then we also have payment plans available. But think about it, $24.95 to get your business set up properly, to where, anytime you talk to a lender, they're not turning you away straight away. And you're also going to have $50,000 in funding guaranteed. You gotta love it, $24.95 to get $50K in funding. All right. And all three include free credit monitoring. You get an online budgeting tool. You get monthly full 3-bureau. Put it like this: you get all three of your credit reports every month. You get utilization management help. You get an identity theft protection tool, for privacy scanner, and $1 million in fraud insurance. All right, so get back with the person that invited you, and they'll tell you more about it. Get your questions answered. Credit solution number two. Now, how many people do you know that's dealing with debt? And I'm talking about the stress-inducing, physical pain-causing, sleep-losing debt. Right? So if you have over $12,000 in debt, Novae will help you get that payment lowered to 50% of whatever you're paying currently, as well as get their total debt cut in half up to 50%. All right. Just after 6 months, you can qualify to pay off all of your enrolled accounts. And then you get to reestablish your credit rapidly by lowering your debt and lowering your credit utilization. Right? Because the more you use, the more it begins to hurt you. Right. And if you have a business and, you've been doing your best to keep your business afloat, you probably got employees, you got payroll, right? You got overhead, inventory, and things like that. If your business debt has accrued over $15,000, we can help you reduce your payments by up to 90%. We're talking about reducing what you owe by less than 2%. You know what I'm saying? Payment amounts reduced to less than 2%. Short-term debt converted into longer-term monthly payments. And then you can get back to actually focusing on what's important, right? And like I say, once you begin to lower this debt, you can begin to breathe again. Cue the Tony Braxton music. All right. Uh, Next, we're talking about credit solution number three. We're talking about money, right? So whether you're whether you're a person that, because remember I just told you, I said 39% of Americans don't have $1,000 in case of an emergency, right? And I told you that 50% of businesses fail within the first 5 years just due mainly that, lack of access to capital. So imagine if you were the person who can be that resource for people in your community. You can help them get unsecured term loans. You can help them get debt consolidation loans. I'm talking about any large purchase up to $250,000. We're talking about home repairs, anything, student loan refinance, auto loan refinance. If they have a business, you can help them get startup business loans and credit lines. You can help them get commercial investor real estate loans. We got up to $100 million available. All right. These are just a few of the examples of some of the businesses that we helped so far. And then if you know a business or you yourself are a business owner and you have high ticket items, or you know someone who sells, services or products that cost more than $500, we help them with consumer financing. So that way they can make more money. They don't have to lower their price or price themselves out of business or be running around chasing people for payments, on their word, right? No, we got a great in-house financing tool, right? Finance from up to $500 to $250,000. It's a soft pull on their credit, so it doesn't hurt the client's credit score, and it helps you increase your sales up to 20 to 30%. All right, and then for those people who nonprofits, 501c3s, we have government grants. I'm talking about an award-winning grant search engine. It's almost like a Google-like search engine full of grants, tax credits, government guaranteed loans. We even have community development funds. All right. So get back with the person that invited you so they can help you solve some problems. And then solution number four, all right, is entrepreneurship. This country was built by and built for entrepreneurs. So it wouldn't be far-fetched for you to want to start a business. All right. And we help you get, with free business registration. We help you set up the EIN, help you get whatever sales tax permit you may need in your state, help you with trademarking and business licensing. Okay, that if you're already established, then we help support you with tax preparation, bookkeeping. We help you with websites, logos, and branding, inspirational media, and entrepreneur apparel. The entrepreneur apparel is just so you could be a home walking, talking billboard. And then we also help you with estate planning, will and trust. All right. And if you're looking for an entrepreneurship opportunity, then you can certainly partner with us. You can be an affiliate with us. We have an affiliate pro program that actually gives you the credit services also and allows for profit sharing. I'll get more into that later. We have a co-branding program, and we have a white label program, which helps keep your brand in the forefront, right? Helps you be the face of your business. All right. We're going to keep this thing moving. You don't have to take my word for it, right? We have, a whole Facebook page dedicated to people's testimony. Right? We have real people getting real results in real time. And you can just Google Novae Reviews or go to novaereviews.com. I'm telling you, you're going to see us on A+ rating with the BBB. You're going to see 5-star reviews on all kinds of platforms. Because this is what we do. All right. Check this out. Speaking of testimony, right? Speaking of real people. Now, these are real people. Right? Think about this. We got Kim Connor from out of Colorado. She was able to save her home from foreclosure and pay for her daughter's CNA education in full and fire her boss. And now that same home that she was able to save from foreclosure, she now rents to another family who was once, underserved. They needed help, and she was able to put them in a position to keep them from being homeless or living in shelter. You gotta love it. Now, like I kind of told you my story, we got started with this program a little bit like a year after we got married. And my wife, she wanted the next step of that, progression. First you get married, and here comes the home, right? And the baby with the baby carriage. And my credit was shot. It was worse than hers, and I didn't want to be the one to bring her down. But I had no knowledge of how to fix credit at all. Okay, so when we got the call about this program, it was literally a no-brainer. But I was still reluctant to get started because we just wasn't taught this information. So it was something that I wasn't familiar with, right? But even still, we knew that we had to solve this problem. So like a good entrepreneur, the person, she called me back, followed up with me, and we got started maybe several days after that. And the goal really was just to, build our credit up enough to be able to purchase this home that I'm talking to you from. And because they had an opportunity to create some extra income. You know, an extra $500 to $1,000 a month would definitely come in handy when you're embarking on a new journey, such as buying a home. All right. So I was blessed and fortunate to say yes. We stepped out on faith, and I'm so glad that I did. I'm talking about my home still standing. I'm talking about tens of thousands of dollars later. I'm talking about hundreds of families helped later. I'm so grateful to be here. All right. Now, whether you're a business owner already, like Mr. Wilfred Osorio, or you're already a six-figure earner like Miss Tisha Palmer, or you're not even from this country like Ninoska Soto, right? You can win here with Novae, right? Novae is truly a no-brainer, right? You can keep this thing going. Right? So now we're talking about affiliate marketing. And it's called a new era of entrepreneurship, but it's really not anything new about it. I'm talking about since the first caveman invented fire, the first thing he did was tell somebody about it. You don't understand what I'm saying? That's what we're good for as humans, is putting people on. Now, your reason for doing it may be, right? But we always put people on. Women especially love sharing information, restaurants, what you ate, where you work out at, where you get those shoes from, those kind of things. But I'm going to tell you a quick story. My little brother, right, he introduced my mother to a sparkling water, right? Just regular water with a little fizz to it, okay? Now, my mother, she buys those waters all the time, come to find out. She came to visit me, and she had asked me to go to the store. I won't name the store, but I'll just say it rhymes with small start. And she asked me to go to the store and pick up her a couple of cases of this particular sparkling water. Me personally, I don't even drink soda, all right? So sparkling water wasn't something I was a fan of because it's bitter, the aftertaste, right? So I wasn't really a big fan. So this particular one that she got, I happened to drink one, and it was really good, y'all. I'm talking about really good, to the point that I buy them every day. I got a couple of cases in my refrigerator right now, a couple of cases in the pantry. So my mother, she's another one, keeps cases on her pantry shelf in her kitchen, right? So now let's just say my little brother was compensated every time my mother bought a case of water. That'd be great, right? Like, she loves the product, he put her on, he's compensated for it. Awesome. So now let's say, now I'm buying it. Let's say my mother gets compensated because she put me on. But my brother also gets compensated because he put her on in the first place. That's affiliate marketing, y'all. You gotta love it. Now, companies like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, they pay millions of dollars per year in commission, okay? Instead of earning just a few cents to a few dollars per sale, though, they will pay you up to thousands of dollars per sale. Gotta love that. Do you know at least five, who can benefit from any of the services that we just talked about? Now, mind you, we got other services as well, but those are just our main four. And you get to earn money just by simply referring those people to a website. That's it. You don't have to be the expert. You don't have to look at their credit reports. You don't have to look at their tax returns, anything. All you're doing is simply referring them to a website. My mother didn't give me any health benefits about the sparkling water. She didn't give me a pitch or a sale about it. I just tasted them. I liked it. I bought it, and that was that. All right. But you get to set your own hours. You get to work from anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi. That's it, right? And then we offer 10 different ways to get paid. 10 plus is like way more than 10, right? So you gotta love that, because with your job, you only get paid hourly. That's it. So even if you was to work 24 hours, there's still a ceiling and a cap on the amount of earnings that you can actually make and the amount of time that you actually get for yourself. Okay, so you can start with us as an affiliate and actually become a consultant. All right, and then we offer weekly retail commissions. So we actually mean that you get paid every Thursday. All right, so let's just start off with this example. 5 credit likes customers. That's our referral part. Okay, check this out. For every one person that you refer to that program, the company will pay you $100. So referring 5 people actually yields you $500. Right? That's great. $500 for just helping 5 people get their life back on track. But wait a minute, there's more. Now you have 5 customers. We have something called 5 and 3. So now your monthly overhead, your monthly, business fee is waived because you have these 5 customers, right? Waive your monthly fee with just 5 credit customers equals a free business. Gotta love that. So now everything you earn from that point is just profit. All right? Gotta love that. So now let's talk about some other ways we get paid. Now, the average per debt help client, you can earn about $250. So that's about 1% of the total enrolled debt. With our business credit uh, service, you earn up to 500. You earn $500 per credit referral. So one sale a week yields you about $2,000 per month. We get up to 4% per loan. All right. So for an example, if you help somebody get a loan for $500,000, then your commission, 4% of that would be $20,000. Like how long would it take you to make an extra $20,000 at work? Okay. For most people, they only making about $40,000 a year. So that's 6 months you would have to do to get $20,000. Here, referring one client to a website. Co-branded program is up to $900, and our white label program is $3,000, plus many more fintech solutions that you can earn from. Okay, you can actually view our compensation plan on the website. Right. So now you can earn income for each affiliate you personally refer once they make a few sales. Plus, you can earn overrides when they refer affiliates that do the same. So I'm gonna go back to the same example with my brother, my mother, and the waters. Now, my brother, he was drinking the waters, right? Now he put my mother on. Soon as my mother went out and made a few sales or a few purchases in this example, he would have gotten paid, right? So now she put me on. So now I go out and I buy me some cases. Not only does my mother get paid, but now my brother also gets paid. Now he didn't tell me directly, but now he's benefiting from me doing it. Now, me being the kind of person I am, I love putting people on. Of course, I told a lot of people about these waters. So now imagine every person who I told, they go out and they buy some cases. I get a cut, my mother gets a cut, and my brother gets a cut, right? But we're not swindling anybody. The purchases that I made, the purchases that I wanted to make. I want the water, I like the water, right? So why shouldn't the person who put me on benefit, right? Why should Walmart be the only person benefit? Gotta love it. So the same example here, you put some people on, you can earn up to $600 per new affiliate. And then when they go out and make some sales and they put some people on, you can earn up to $500 for what they do. So while they're going after their initial 600, right, they want to earn up to $600 too. But while they're doing that, you're earning as well. All right, it's profit sharing. Y'all, you gotta love it. We're gonna keep this thing going. And then bonuses are paid weekly. I'm talking about to unlimited levels. So now this is just what happens if you just share this business with 3 people. And if every person you share it with 3 people. All right, simple. You're not going to go all the way through it. And the numbers you see that's bold, the 350, right? You see here the example. Number of new affiliates. You have 3 people get started. Your customer acquisition bonus is $300. Your residual payout, meaning every month, $50. So now your total income potential for the month, it's not yearly, the month will be $350. So now we go show those same 3 people how to duplicate it. Now you have a $1,400 acquisition bonus. Your monthly residual has went up to $250. In total for the month, you have made $1,700. So now check this out. Financial freedom is just having more residual money coming in than you have residual bills. Okay. So if your residual bills tap out about $4,000, we're talking about car notes, car insurance, rent or mortgage. We're talking about groceries, health insurance, whatever. Tallied up. And your monthly bills is about $4,000, $5,000, or whatever the amount is. Just look on this chart, find out where you need to be, and let's go get it. All right, like this is monthly income, y'all. We're talking about somebody who's earning $447,000. That's a beautiful thing, all right. And then not only that, for as much as you do, for as well as you do, right? The company will even give you a car bonus, right? They'll pay for your car note. You get to pick your favorite ride, which one of these you like. I'm falling in love with that new electric Beamer, the X7. Oh my God, right? But Novae will actually pay, give me my car note money every month on top of my residual, on top of my weekly income, right? And then you also get a training platform. I'm talking about a complete learning system. You get to learn at your own pace. There's no rush in it. You take your time. Short videos, simple scripts to help you become a true professional. See, I told you, we're not expert. I'm not an expert, right? But I am a professional. Gotta love that. Now the adventure really begins because we got something for everybody. You can actually network and train with 6 and 7-figure earners. We got bilingual events, right? But no matter what your personality type, we got yacht parties for the summer, for the summer personalities. We got leaderboard competitions for the winter personalities. We have quarterly online trainings and cash with, that comes with cash prizes for my analyzers, my fall personalities. And then there's, live customer service and support. All right. So no AI unless you're dealing with our credit service. Okay. And then you get to learn as you earn. So the more you learn, the more you earn. You gotta love that. All right, we can keep this thing going. So check this out. This is how you get started. Now, our affiliate basic program is for somebody who's already a professional. You may already be in the financial services field. Okay, you just want to add these fintech services to your offer. Cool. $199, $49 a month. You get member discounts, cashback travel and shopping, get your own website, your own, ongoing financial education. You get access to the Novae Learn, live trainings and marketing tools, and the business credit training. Okay, but what you don't get is the credit software for yourself and the ability for profit sharing and team building. All right, but your payouts are still up to $3,000 per customer for whatever sales that you personally make. All right, but if you want to take this thing to the top, like if you already need to improve your credit, then why not get paid during the process? Right? Check this out: $349 one time and only $99 a month. You get everything that I just mentioned in the basic. Right? You get the Novae credit monitoring, you get the Novae disputes manager, still get paid up to $3,000 per customer. Now you're getting up to $600 per qualified affiliate. You're getting team overrides, rank-based monthly residual income. And then there's the luxury car and mortgage program. So that means they will pay for your luxury car as well as pay your mortgage for you every month. You gotta love it, man. And then we talked about the okay, we did talk about that. So if you get a combination of affiliates or credit life customers, as long as it's 5, not 5 each month, as long as you have 5 active, then your monthly fee is waived. Okay. And the enrollment itself is a tax deduction. So you're pretty much starting for free, right? For the most part. And because you got 5 in free, do the math now. 5 pays you $500. So you're already $151 in profit once you do this, and now your monthly fee is waived. Gotta love it, right? And then it's all tax deductible. And a portion of the enrollment fees for all people who get started goes to the Novae Cares nonprofit program, which, supports families, elderly, students, and schools in underserved communities. So you gotta love it, man. We're always thinking about that first. Service first. Or I should say, first you serve, then you deserve. And then now, normally when doing this presentation, we're talking to 3 types of people. The first person says, hey, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm satisfied with my financial situation, and I'm just not looking for more. But I'll share your info with my community. And if that's the case, man, that's all we ask for. Just help spread the word so we can help change the world. Because just because you're satisfied with your situation doesn't mean your neighbors, relatives, or friends are. All right? So get back with the person that invited you, and they'll get you a post that you can share for them on your timeline. Now, you might say, I'm interested, but, I do have some questions. I just want to make sure I got this thing down. Not a problem. Get back with the person that invited you, and let's get those questions answered so we can turn you into a number 3 person that says, listen, I am ready to go. You had me at the credit and money company. All right. So if that's the case, that's great. But if you made it this far, regardless of you being a 1, 2, or 3, you get a free vacation. So you just get back with the person that invited you. If it's me, then, just let me know and I got you. And they will send you this voucher, man. You get a 3-day, 2-night getaway voucher to, you get to choose from over 50 different locations. Beautiful places, y'all. Okay? Welcome to Novae.